How to rebuild properly. Most people don't fail because they can't rebuild. They fail because they rebuild the same way again. And that's a massive problem. If you don't challenge the way you rebuild, you don't move forward. You repeat. And if you don't be careful, you repeat a lot of times. My name is Anderson Verissimo, and if you're going through a period where things didn't go the way you expected, business, finances, relationships, even directions, you have probably realized something. Starting again isn't the hardest part. Knowing how to rebuild properly is. What most people do, when people try to rebuild, they usually focus on speed, opportunities, getting back to where they were. They want movement. They want progress. They want to feel like things are improving. But rebuilding isn't about movement, it's about structure. A lot of structure. Why most rebuilds fail? Most rebuilds fail for one reason. Nothing actually changes. Still the same thinking, still the same habits, same decision, which makes it really hard. Just new circumstances. And when that happens, the outcome eventually becomes the same. What rebuilding properly means? Rebuilding properly means you don't just rebuild what you lost. You rebuild how you operate. You rebuild how you think. You rebuild how you decide. You rebuild how you structure your life, because that's what determines whether it lasts or not. The three-phase framework, the way I see it. Rebuilding now is simple. Surviving, stabilize, then you scale. Not the other way around. Phase 1, survive. This phase is not about growth. It's about staying in the game, reduce the pressure, control expenses, simplify everything. No big moves, just stability at the most basic level. Reduce the noise. That's very important. Phase 2, stabilize. This is where most people rush, but it's the most important phase. Stability means consistent routines, financial clarity, reduced decisions making, emotional control. This is where structure is built. Phase 3, scale. Only after stability is in place does scaling make sense. That's all. Because now decisions are clear, risk is controlled, pressure is reduced, growth becomes sustainable. The key principle: if you skip stabilization, you don't scale. Sorry to say that. You stress. What changes when you do this properly? When you rebuild this way, your decisions slow down, your thinking becomes clear, your life becomes more predictable. And when you grow again, you do it from a position of control, no urgency. You're in charge. It's back on your hands. The internal shift, and that's the best. The internal shift, the biggest change isn't external, it's internal. You stop trying to prove something, you stop rushing, you stop reacting, and you start building with intention. People push you and you just walk away. You don't need to prove anything. That's the best. If you're rebuilding right now, don't focus on speed. Focus on structure. Because rebuilding properly once is better than rebuilding multiple times. Trust me. Thanks for being here. If you are rebuilding financially and want more clarity and structure, I created a free reality filter and a business pressure test. It's designed to help you step back, assess your situation properly, and reduce unnecessary pressure. You can access the link below. See you soon.